This airport is massive. Looks like the biggest one I've ever been to. It's like an underground city. And I Googled, and it is in fact the world's largest airport. So, hunch correct. Okay, I just woke up from my sleep pod. Potentially the best 27 euros I've ever spent. I am feeling much better after that. I wish it wasn't so expensive. It's 9 euros an hour, but yep. We continue the march on. Time to get some shitty breakfast. So slight issue, the counter says I should be going to Hall B, gate Z23, but they're saying that it's Terminal Z. For whatever reason, Frankfurt has you go through security twice. You have to go through security to enter the airport as well as to get to your gate. I did that. I went up to check in at United. They asked for my corona test, which they had also asked that I previously upload onto their website. So I did that. They, got a confirmation. They said, nope, we don't have it. So I showed them my corona test, and then they say, sir, we'd like to let you know. And I'm thinking, oh my God, free upgrade, free upgrade. He's like, we'd like to let you know that you've been selected for a third security screening. So then I had to go to a special area, take my bag.
Get all my electronics out again. I had to wipe down my shoes. The security guy had no sense of humor about it whatsoever. It's Germany. It's supposed to be expected. Checked in and asked the woman, I said, do you have any better seats by chance? She said it was going to be $900 for first class. I said, no, thank you. And then she said, are you military? And I said, no. And she said, please say yes. I said, okay. And she said, congratulations, you've been upgraded to premium economy.
So then we land at SFO, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I made it. I'm concluding this almost 40-hour journey. We're walking on the jet bridge, and they're directing people to show their corona tests, counting by 10. I don't know if that's to keep people separate, but then for whatever reason for me, they flag me forward. I'm thinking, okay, great. I have global entry, so I can enter without having to go through customs. This is fantastic. I scan my card, and it gets a big X on it. So they told me, I have to wait in this line, like the normal customs line. So I go through, and the guy says, okay, you've been selected for a further screening. And I'm thinking, what is going on here? They bring me to Homeland Security's interrogation room. I'm the only US citizen. It's like me and 20 other people. There's an Indian guy with one of those foil blankets, like sleeping on a set of chairs as though he's been there, overnight. At this point, it's, I think 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So God knows how long he's been there. They're cops. They're yelling at people. They're honestly being super a-holes to everybody. People that don't even speak English. And I end up being there for 90 minutes, searched all over again, and eventually let go. And the only thing that I can conclude based off some of the things that the cop said, is that being a single male coming from Turkey into the United States, raises some flags for them. Just a heads up in case you ever happen to be traveling from Turkey to the United States. So I got detained by Homeland Security for an hour and a half, so that was real fun and terrifying.